this is the opening line of The Giver. And I'm going to give you a hot tip. When in doubt of what is the author trying to say, what do you think the tone is, what's the mood, I don't know what's going on here, spend a lot of time in the opening lines. It's going to tell you so much about what the author is trying to say, the world the author is trying to build, anything. That first line is so important. So of course, we're going to be reading it together. It was almost December, and Jonas was beginning to be frightened. No, wrong word, Jonas thought. Frightened meant that deep, sickening feeling of something terrible about to happen. Wow, what a first line, right? What a first line. Well, first of all, I just told you, this is the first sentence of the novel. And it is very clear that Lowry, she's taking the time to set the mood for the story. Okay? It's not quite frightening. Frightening is not the right word, right? Remember when I said extreme vocabulary is chided in this society? You have to be very exact, right? It's not frightening. But that is the word that came to his mind, right? So the main character is frightened by something, but he doesn't know what it is. We don't know what it is. And that creates a tremendous amount of suspense, right? It's very, very tense. Like, look at the word no, right? It's like, no, it's not quite that. It's something, right? Quick quiz. Do you remember the word that he actually chooses? Well, we'll get to that, but it's not frightened. So in the next two sentences, she also gives you a sense of Jonas's character, right? Character. I mean, think about it. What do you think this says about Jonas's character? It's not frightened. Frightened is the wrong word. There's an element of maturity, right? It's always the younger kids who are like, no, I'm scared and upset. And he's like, no. There is this indirect characterization here, right? Jonas is literally like, he's smart, right? He's very thoughtful. He's very precise. He's like, no, I'm self-correcting. Self-correcting, it's not frightened, it's something else. It's about being thoughtful and precise. And so immediately, right off the bat, you're like, okay, this is a scary world. This is a sensible. I don't know what's going on. Also, Jonas is very precise and very thoughtful. And do you remember the word that he ends up choosing? It's apprehensive. Apprehensive. Very, very interesting. The difference between being frightened of the unknown and just not really knowing. Okay? That's a very interesting opening line.